So yeah, this is a pretty long video actually. I think it's about 8 minutes or something like that, somewhere around that range. And they do some talking. Angelina does a fair bunch of singing, I'll tell you, quite a lot with "Heal the World." And then this other guy here with the red hat, he does a fair amount of talking too. He actually talks for a while to Angelina in uh, we'll call it accented English, and then he speaks in Japanese. And of course, Sarah speaks Japanese, and she's in the room, and she talks to him back in Japanese. So um, interesting, interesting, isn't it? Okay, I know where I grew up over in Phelps, nobody spoke Japanese. Not in the whole town, I don't think. Matter of fact, probably debatable as to what language we did speak. You know, some derivative of English, I believe. So let us go ahead and listen to this. This made me tear up and some had some leaks, a couple of leaks coming down, and why Angelina? This guy hits the nail on the head, which I don't know why it does, but it surprised me that he was able to hit it. It's kind of like the Norway judge saying, "Angelina, you are music." At that back at when she was 8 years old, talk about hitting the nail on the head. And at that time, when she was so young and not known, you know, and she was able to come up with that uh, prophetic and accurate statement on the spot, which is uh, that's almost that's amazing, you know. So this guy here, apparently he's a dancer. I don't know who he is. He's been in some other videos with Angelina, and apparently if he speaks Japanese, I don't know if he's from Japan. He may be. Uh, he has kind of his when you see his face, he has kind of an interesting look. You know, hard to tell where he's from really. Uh, and the hair thing, well, you know, that's a thing. Must get in the way when he does dancing, I would think, but that's okay. He'll figure it out. So yeah, I don't know the guy. Maybe I probably shouldn't say anything. I don't know how, you know, what his thing is. So I think the last time he was with Angelina, he wore the same type of thing with that same type of hair. Yeah, I think he had a hat on too. Now that I think about it, so maybe it's just the way he is. That's his. What would you call that? It's when you try to put yourself out looking about the same all the time. You know, your appearance. Yeah, I guess maybe we'll call it his appearance. Okay, make it easy. Um, so let's listen to the video. We may do it twice, we may not. It's a long video. I may do part of it like I did on the other one. The part that's in English, the part that's in Japanese, we could probably skip.
You just play or whatever yours. Yeah. Just like even like 4 bars. Any
Okay.
short is fine.
Yeah.
And Michael, yes, please.
Yes? Okay.
I just want to hear.
All Domino's online pizza orders are being priced this week only, which includes right now.
これやばいって。これやばいよ。
これやばい。
本当にやばい。それ聞きたいやん。生でさ、踊り見たいみたいなのあると思うけどさ、俺も逆で俺そんななかったけど、聞きたい。Your song.
Let's heal the world. It's literally stopped. Oh, you crying.
It's real.
It's real, guys.
Live.
It's alive from Los Angeles. Woo!
My comment is, I will give you the comment English and Japanese. My comment first, I will speak English, but
Right.
that
He's crying.
I understand Junpei, he's you know, yeah, speechless. So it's a hope, you know, that it's not like that you can sing well or not. It's not just like, yes, it is, the skill is tremendous, but it's just like, it's more like a hope, you know, when you sing, and whoever listen, no matter where you are, you get the hope, you know. And I don't know like what it is, but the hope is there in your whatever you just did, whatever you share, whatever you just share. And I am so lucky that I could have that couple minutes, really, like, that was a priceless, like, I'm just like so chill, touching, and I'm so thankful that we met, and we exchanging
Yes.
and all
Blessing.
this, and it's so just like you have to sing, because yes, everybody knows, but I from this is my opinion, you have to sing because you can share the hope, and that hope is like save the world, save the people, save the children. It's like what Michael wanted to do, but you carry on, his message, like you said, message of your style, of your way, of your life, and oh my god, like I can't believe I heard that, just me, right, like in this room, and I'm like, I'm so happy, I'm so thankful, I'm just like, you are just purely amazing, you're just purely amazing.
You are.
Like I'm the one of the luckiest guy, I'm the one of the luckiest guy, I'm the one of the luckiest guy, seriously. 日本語で日本語でまあとにかく今僕が体験したものをそのまま見てると思うんで、もうこのデバイスを通してもフォンを電話を通しても多分感じたものは結構近いんじゃないかなと思うんですけど、やっぱりなんていうんですかね、なんなんだろう、これはなんて言えばいいのかな、もう本当にうまいとかそういうことじゃなくて、こんだけの感動を生んでしまうっていうこのファクターが全てで、だからでもそれをその彼女っていう存在をちゃんと当たり前かもしれないけど認められてるこの世界が素晴らしいと思う。ちゃんと見過ごしてないんだよね、ちゃんと気づいてるんだよね。だからそこがすごくて、俺はそこがだからこのアメリカ、ロサンゼルス、ハリウッドにいてなんて素晴らしいことなんだろうってやっぱ思って、改めて俺も原点回帰じゃないけど、でそこで何歌うんだろうと思ったらマイケルの「ヒール・ザ・ワールド」をね。
Okay. I think I'm going to stop there only because I don't speak Japanese and I'm not really understanding what he's saying. From his body language and the way he's moving and talking around, he's kind of amazed. I think he's very amazed at Angelina's extras. Her voice is fantastic, but it's the extras that are really the thing, right? That the emotion, the ability to connect with us emotionally. As he said, hope. I've been calling Angelina a beacon of hope for quite a long time now. And that's what I think she does. It's a beacon of hope. I've added love in there too. She's a beacon of hope and love. And I think that's, if enough people get to hear Angelina, I believe that humanity can take a step forward as a species and become more loving and kind to each other instead of being, full of greed and avarice and all kinds of other, power hungry. I think I really do. I think Angelina could spread that message of hope and love and kindness. World, you know, if she gets the opportunity to sing for the world like her dream has been, and I believe she will. I say if because it hasn't happened yet, but I believe it will happen. That you know, I think she actually has the ability to lift the whole of humanity to a different level, a better, higher level of love and kindness, of looking out for each other, of helping each other. I do. I really believe that. You know, that's the honest truth. I'm not making it up. I'm not doing it for a YouTube video. Okay, people that know me around here that I talk to about such things, like I got a couple of a Christian couple that is hoping that I'll be saved at some point in time, and we talk about a lot of things, you know. But my thing, you know, this when I talk about things like this with Angelina, it almost looks like idol worship of some kind. You know, holding up a false god. I don't think Angelina is God. I believe Angelina is here. She's always been meant to be here right now at this time to do this. And it's, you know, I think it's got that message from the shaman way back when I did a shaman video, and other people have said similar things, and I think it's true. And it doesn't matter whether you're a Christian or a Jewish faith or any faith. You know, you can still believe that Angelina has that ability. I don't think there's any faith that would eliminate her as an important person just because they don't think it's part of their faith or something. I don't see how that could happen. It could, maybe, I don't know. But, you know, she's not being held up as a god. I call her a goddess, but that's goddess of song, because it's just masterful at song. And God, well, you know, depending on what you believe, again, you know, it's all up to the individual. You know, I don't want to get into a discussion about religion, just like I don't want to get into a discussion about politics. But I believe that people should have something to believe in. Not what I tell you. You make up your own mind. You go find out. You go figure things out, okay, for yourself. What makes sense to you? Not what makes sense to me, what makes sense to you, okay? And you believe. Believe that if you can. Find something that is like mind of yourself and then believe in it. And then, you know, from there, you know, take it wherever it goes, you know, I guess. So, but I think belief is important because it answers to questions that you don't have any answers for, and you never will have answers for, unless you make up your own. That there are things that are unknowable in our mortal state, I guess. And I think you can feel some of the stuff that we have questions about, more so than you could explain it to anybody, articulate it. In Angelina's case, she's able to sing about things that are so difficult to put into words. And she makes us feel them. You don't have to explain it. Okay, here it is. You don't really need to know anything more than that, what the feeling of it, right? And I think that's so true. How many singers take you to this spot? Yeah, where is it? Can you see that okay in the camera? That's a 0, okay? There aren't any other than Angelina. That's why I'm a fan of Angelina's. And people listen, they don't really get it at first, you know, I guess. I don't know. I don't get that, to be honest. That how she can move me, I'm not that, I may seem like it because I joke around and stuff like that, but I'm not that easily moved. I'm Irish and Dutch, which means my mother always said when she was mad at me, that means you're stupid and stubborn. Okay, the Irish is the stupid part, stubborn is absolutely the Dutch. And I can tell you from being around them, yes they are. And I'm that's part of my mix. So I can be very stubborn. I can be very, the stupid part, I think Irish are more, I see them more as, what would you call it? Oh, sometimes they're characters. They're a little bit devilish sometimes. They sometimes get in some trouble. They drink a little, stuff like that, but most of it's not a bad sort of thing. It's more of a, I don't know, what would you call it? Well, it's in their nature and their character, but I think they're not, most people aren't that mean. They're just doing it for, entertainment, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, let's get out of here. I'm digging myself a hole. This was good. I think I might. How much time we got into this? Where's the time thing? I don't see it. Yeah, okay. I would like to play this again, but if I'm too far in, I don't know. Maybe I can't. I don't want to keep you all night. Let's go back. Let's just go back and play the music, the Angelina singing part, okay? That starts right about there.
I just want, yeah.
All Domino's online pizza orders are reduced price this week only, which includes right now.
これやばいって。これやばいよ。
これやばい。
あ、本当にやばいって。それ聞きたいやん。生でさ、踊り見たいみたいなのあると思うけどさ、俺も逆で俺そんななかったけど。聞きたい。
It's just, you know,
Your song.
let's heal the world. Yeah. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow. And there are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Hear the word, no, no, I'm making a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Know why there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joy, forgiving. If we try, we shall see. In this place we cannot feel. No dread, we stop existing and start living. And you feel that always love is enough for us growing to make a better world, to make a better world. Feel the word. Oh my God!
It's literally stopped.
Wow!
Oh, you're crying. Oh.
It's real.
It's real, guys.
Live.
It's alive from Los Angeles.
So at that moment when this guy goes in a red hat goes a little bonkers, and the other girl, the other person over there is crying, the thing stops, the record. I don't think she was near it either. She didn't touch it. It just happened, you know. It's like, I don't know.
There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And yes.
My comment is, I will give you the comment English and Japanese. My comment first, I will speak English, but
Crying.
that
He's crying.
I understand Junpei, he's you know, yeah, speechless.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's a hope, you know, that you know, it's not like that you can sing well or not. It's not just like, yes, it is, the skill is tremendous, but it's just like, it's more like a hope, you know, when you sing, and you know, whoever listen, no matter where you are, you get the hope, you know. And I don't know, like what it is, but the hope is there in your um, whatever you just did, whatever you share, whatever you just share. And I am so lucky that I could have that couple minutes. Really, like that was a priceless. Like I'm just like
I'm just going to stop it there for a minute because we already saw the whole thing. So I usually don't stop it on at least one go through. This is the second go through. The just exactly right. When I first saw this guy in the other videos with Angelina, I said, Angelina, don't get too close to that guy. I don't know what's going on. Okay, based, you can't judge a book by its cover, right? And here's more proof of that old saying. And he's actually very thoughtful in what he's saying, and he hit the nail on the head, just like that lady from Norway and the judge from Norway. Norway's Got Talent. That that is what it is. It isn't just her singing ability, which is fantastic. It's and way above, in my opinion, she's just way above everybody else, just on that level. Then you throw this on top, okay, and it's like people that argue that this singer's better and that singer's better, they're not looking at the whole thing. They're just looking at what they want to look at. You know, maybe they can go higher or they can go lower or they can do this and they can do that, some acrobatics and so on. Yeah, maybe they can. But what they can't do is touch my soul and my heart every time she sings a song. They can't do that. And when that first happened to me, I wasn't looking for that. At least I don't think I was. It was just a random day, a random selection for a YouTube video, and off I went. And people say that they feel like Angelina's voice has healing powers. I believe it does. Not just physical healing powers, but it has that. But I think sometimes, spiritual healing powers, mental healing powers, your soul. Okay? I don't know how either. What he just said, I don't know how either. We're in the same boat there, buddy. I don't know either. I don't know how. I've been trying to explain it for 7 years. Okay, I can't explain it. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna surrender. I'm not gonna give up because it's not really not in my nature. Remember the Dutch and the stubborn part there. But and then in some ways, I don't know if I want to explain it. Even if I could find a perfect explanation, I might not tell anybody because you know what? So many times it's the journey that's important for somebody. If you give somebody the prize, they didn't earn it. They didn't go through the blood, sweat, and tears. It doesn't mean very much to them because they didn't. They know they didn't earn it, and they know there was no blood, sweat, and tears. So sometimes you have to go through the work to get to the final result. And when you finally learn and understand something, it's because you understand it so much better than when you started. By doing it, by living it, by breathing it, by touching it, feeling it, whatever it might be. Okay? And with music has another element that mostly isn't talked about, I think. And it probably deserves a little bit of attention, is Tesla was a smart guy. And he believed in harmonic resonance and wave energy. And if you ever if you get curious about it, just do a Google search and read some of the stuff. And I think there's something to that. I think Angelina has a voice and a style of singing that has a resonance with our souls. It's the only thing I can think of that could possibly even start to explain what happens. I can't think of anything else. You could try to look at her voice as being the instrument that creates the connection with the soul. Maybe it is. Maybe she has a certain a vibrato or some kind of a sound in her voice that's unique, where she's able to connect in that way. I don't know. Maybe. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm just speculating on my own theory, but yeah, this guy here hits the nail pretty close to home. So my level of respect for him is gone way up. He's a thoughtful person, and he's given an honest, heartfelt, thoughtful response. And kudos. I'll give him kudos for that. Now the hair thing, we can talk about that at a later day. I guess when you're an artist, regardless of what art you do, or if there's an element of celebrity to what you do, you have to be recognized, I guess, and you have to stand out from all the other people that want the same thing. And sometimes, if this is what it took or what he decided to do, well, okay, why not? It's not so bad. A red hat and some hair would, I don't know what that is. I don't know whether those are beads in there or what it is. Can't tell, really. Might be a wig too. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So, but I'm an old-fashioned guy. You can tell by the look of my hair. See, I don't spend a lot of time in the mirror monkeying with my hair. I brush it every morning. I brush it every night before I go to bed because I take a shower before I go to bed and it's all wet. And the result's the result. And the rest of the day, that brush stays right there on my bathroom sink counter. And it doesn't move from there. Only on occasion, if I'm going somewhere special, I'll go comb my hair again. But I don't really see the necessity for it most of the time. It's a mess 1 minute after I comb it, or brush it. So let's go on and get out of here. I've talked way long enough, and you guys know how that goes. And I just wanted to say that you never know. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You just never know. So this guy earned my respect today by having that thoughtful answer. And before that, I was thinking, like I said, Angelina, don't stand too close to that guy. I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't want to jump off of him and get on you, okay? So, but now it's like, okay, so the guy's got an image to maintain. And, he's trying to get recognized and seen and all that, which is part of what you have to do in any endeavor that relies on fans and recognition, I guess. So, for the 5th time, have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.